Way on to Angela, but I call her Yee. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee, and my guy B-Dot is here.
My name's B-Dot.
I'm here.
You here? The champ is here.
Happy Monday, Angela.
Yes, happy Monday. What an active weekend.
Indeed.
We have so much to talk about today. I definitely am going to have Roland Martin call in.
All right.
To discuss his whole Trump assassination attempt.
Yikes.
And the aftermath from all of that. Mm-hmm. And so many people have so many things to say. So it will be interesting. I would love to hear what you think about, and we'll talk about it with Roland, what you think this is going to mean when it comes to these upcoming elections. Mm-hmm. But let's start the show off on some positivity, and then we'll get into everything else. I mean, I was in Philly over the weekend.
Okay, we got cheesesteak?
I did not, but I did go to the fight.
Okay.
At Wells Fargo, so I'll discuss that. But in the meantime, let's spread some love, some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150 is a number. And you know what? It's your girl. She's from where you're from. Nicki Minaj, your love. Let's go.
Queens.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee, and B-Dot is here.
My name's B-Dot.
I'm here.
Let's see what you got on the Queens, New York shirt.
Yeah,
okay?
man. Bayfield Apparel. This is my homeboy's clothing line. So
All
shout
right,
out to
Queens.
Bayfield. Queens, man. What we got?
All right, relax. Now, let's spread some love. Let's spread some positivity. I want to shine a light on mother and entrepreneur Jasmine Phoenix. She, along with her family, launched this nail polish line. It's called Serenity Nail Polish.
All right.
And it's one of the fastest growing lines of vegan, non-toxic, child-safe nail polish products.
Wow.
All right, Dwayne Wade, holler at her. So it's important just because her desire for a new nail polish was sparked the idea for this business, because she would spend a lot of time with her daughter at home during the pandemic, enjoying activities like painting her nails. But a lot of times we don't know what's in these products.
Right.
So you want to make sure you have something that is safe for children to use, because you don't know how it'll affect them later. So yeah, Dwayne Wade, holler at it, because he's actually starting his own line of nail care products. And he similarly, with his daughter, would be
That's pretty on brand for
getting
Dwayne.
their nails done. And not only did she launch her line of vegan nail polish, she also made her 4-year-old daughter the co-CEO.
Damn.
So that's how you teach some kids early.
4 years old.
To be
CEO.
entrepreneurs doing bigger things than both me and you.
She hiring?
All right, who do you guys want to spread some love to? 800-292-5150. Brandy, who do you want to shine a light on?
My wife.
Okay. What's her name? And tell us why.
Well, her name's Sierra. And just because she's so supportive, she goes above and beyond, and she really holds me down, and I truly appreciate her.
Oh, that's sweet. You decided to call up here today for your girl, Sierra. How long y'all been together?
Well, we've been together for going on 9 years, but known each other for over 20.
And who proposed to who?
She proposed to me.
All right. Well, shout out to you guys. We love love.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was Shine a Light. 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, B-Dot's here.
Yep.
UT time. We'll talk about Megan Good and this viral clip with Michael Ealy and Jonathan Majors. We'll tell you what she had to say about it, because y'all really be messy. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. B-Dot is here.
My name's B-Dot.
I'm way up too.
Ready for some UT?
Let's get into it.
All right. So there was this clip that went viral.
Okay.
And it was Megan Good, Michael Ealy was there, Jonathan Majors was there. Mm-hmm. And so in this clip that was originally posted on this account, Nightcast Media, Michael Ealy gives Megan Good a hug, but not just gives her a hug, but lifts her off the ground. And then also he also greets D-Smoke and his wife. And then it looks like he ignores Jonathan Majors.
Right.
But what they don't show originally in the clip is in the very beginning, Jonathan Majors is actually the first person that Michael Ealy greets. But people were, letting this clip go viral. It looked like he just ignored Jonathan Majors and they all took a picture together. Megan Good insisted that, she said, we're just going to edit out the first part of the video where Jonathan and Michael exchange a big hug first and then speak life over each other before he gives me a big brother hug. She said, LOL, SMH, super unfortunate how people don't have anything better to do than project on others and intentionally perpetuate negative, misguided commentary on life snippets they have no real context to.
Life snippets.
It's sad.
Yeah, usually I would call that a dirty Mac move, but we didn't see what happened before, so.
We did see, though. There is a clip.
Right.
It's just how this was edited. It could tend to look like that. Now, let's just say you were out somewhere and, you know, a man greets your wife that way and picks her up and spins her around. Is that too much?
That might be a little bit excessive. A little bit.
He's just standing there looking dumb like, hey. Well, you know what? When we had Corey Hardrick on here to talk about Divorce in the Black, there was a media takeout headline that Jonathan Majors was jealous of their chemistry on set. And here's what he had to say.
Jonathan came to me at the rap party. Mm-hmm. He said, man, you really grounded this film. He said, you are so real and raw. He should say, man, you are amazing. I gave him his flower. You amazing too. Don't let nothing stop you, man. I said, you a cold boy. Just get back in. Just get back in it, man.
You and your Coretta.
Go on, get back in it. However you do.
Yeah, so there you have it. All these different headlines.
Yeah.
All right, now, speaking of that movie, have you watched it yet, Divorce in the Black?
I haven't heard about it.
Shut up. Anyway, that movie has gotten, while it does have good ratings with the viewers at a 54%.
Okay.
It has a 0% tomato meter. That's the Rotten Tomatoes, where they have professional reviews that are submitted, and all 10 of them, I guess, gave it a 0.
Damn.
But I will say that's why we need our own places, because I think sometimes if you look at how movies are reviewed on these, I don't want to say white platforms, but they don't have the same kind of
rating scale.
Yeah. Sometimes movies don't do well on Rotten Tomatoes and it'll make you discouraged from watching it. And then you watch and you're like, that was good. Why did that get a 0? So the people still like it.
0 tomatoes. Damn.
0 tomatoes. A 0 tomato meter. All right. Now, shout out to Buju Banton.
Buju Banton.
Yeah, he had 2 sold out shows in New York, and now he's going to do his first ever headlining U.S. tour.
That's awesome, man.
After all the drama. Yeah. I know a lot of people up here were trying to go, but it was definitely sold out.
That's going to look like the Labor Day parade.
Oh, yes. I'm excited for that. Angela Yee Day is the day before the parade.
Hey.
It's going to be on September 1st. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah? Okay, we'll do a real announcement later. All right, well, when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did, I guess, over the weekend. We'll talk about that. I told you I was in Philly. I'll break down what happened when I went to this fight at the Wells Fargo Arena. And here's some Neo. Miss Independent is way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Last night. All right, it's way up. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
Yes, I am.
My name's B-Dot.
What'd you do over the weekend?
I went to the movies to see A Quiet Place, and I was ripping and running. I also caught Nigel Sylvester. He had his...
oh, you went to go ride?
I didn't ride the bike, but I was there watching his bike meetup in Soho. So
that's amazing. So he made it from London to Soho. Did you get the sneakers?
I didn't get the sneakers yet, Nigel. I sent him a text and it went green, so I don't know what that means.
He said it's too many people asking right now. So, but he's from Queens. You're from Queens.
Yep.
You could watch that interview too on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. All right. Well, I went to Philly and I went to the fight at Wells Fargo, and so I went to go see Jerron Boots Ennis versus. Okay. I can't even say this guy's name. I can't even say it.
Close enough.
Avanesian. That's how you say it. Avanesian.
Right.
And I mean, he definitely pummeled him. Boots won that fight. They actually had to stop it in the 5th round. People were saying online that he broke his jaw.
Yikes.
Because he knocked him out. But I will say this, Avanesian, when he was fighting, he had his hands in front of his face and he was protecting his body the whole time. You could tell he was just in defense mode, trying to hang in there. And I will say, you know, kudos to him for going to Philly, where Boots is from, to have this fight at Wells Fargo, knowing that you are definitely in Philly. Everybody was going crazy for Boots. So, you know, shout out to him for that performance. Now, he posted after the fight, thanking God for another one. I couldn't have done it without him. I had a lot of fun last night. It felt great being back in the ring after a year layoff. Glad I was able to knock that rust off. I can't wait to get right back in there. I know I wasn't my sharpest, but next fight, I promise I'm going to be on point. Because even after the fight, he was saying that he felt rusty and it didn't feel right. And he said he watched his fight. It was an okay performance. Is what he had to say as far as rating himself. And then I saw Shakur Stevenson and Andre Berto going back and forth with each other on social media. All these boxers is beefing.
Boxing beef, man. Because
Shakur was like, I started teaching these, giving them some tips and some pointers, and he tried to tell Berto what he needs to do to be a better boxer. What is going on?
Shakur got his own problems right now, too.
Yeah, he's mad at everybody
He got
that has
beef with
something to
rappers.
say. But he was at the fight.
Right.
Also. All right. Well, that was about last night. And I actually went out in Philly, too.
Oh, yeah?
I went to a couple of clubs. I went to Playhouse. I got a chance to try a new Don Julio tequila. It has like a taste of honey in it or something like that.
Did you bring back any oils?
I did not bring back any oils. Now, let's get ready for this segment. It's called Tell Us a Secret.
Tell us a secret.
Beta, I know you got some secrets.
I ain't got no secrets.
Yep, that's what a man with secrets would say. But we want to hear yours. You get to remain anonymous. It's a no judgment zone. So again, we're not going to judge you based off of whatever secret that you have to tell us. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up, share with us, put it out in the atmosphere, tell us a secret. And trust me, there's people who have way worse secrets than you out there. So it's no judgment on our part. That's 800-296-51. What's the number? Oh, 800-292-5150. I'm a little rusty. 800-292-5150. Tell us a secret.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
My name's B-Dot.
I'm whispering too.
That's right, because it's secret time, okay? Yes. Just remember, you're telling us a secret. It does not leave this station.
You sound
Except
like
on the
Batman.
airwaves. 800-292-5150. No judgment. Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
I ended up having sex with one of my homeboys' baby mama.
Damn.
And I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should say something to someone or if I should just keep it a secret.
Ooh, how did that end up happening?
His girlfriend ended up calling me, and she started flirting with me and stuff. And I ended up bringing it up to her. I was like, I'm friends with your boyfriend, and you know this. And then we ended up getting drunk like 2 nights ago, and it just ended up happening.
How long you guys been friends for?
We've been friends for about a year and a half. About a year and a half.
Well, and this does feel premeditated because she called up, started flirting with you, then y'all made plans and y'all got drunk together purposefully and then hung out.
Right, yeah.
So
should I say something to someone or should I just keep it to myself? I don't know.
Well, what's going on now with the two of you? Because it wasn't that long ago that this happened. Are y'all still in communication, you and her?
No, not really, no. I kind of cut it off. I kind of felt bad afterwards, so I didn't really move forward with it.
Ooh, at this point, would you tell?
Man, cut it off, though.
I don't know.
You and him are still friends, though, right?
For now.
We are, but it's more or less so acquaintances now. I haven't really been talking to him much ever since the incident has happened. Yeah, I kind of do. I
don't know that I would tell him. All that would do is relieve your guilt and make him feel awful. And maybe that is not really your friend because you can't keep a secret like that from your friend. And that's not even been your friend for a long time. Clearly, you don't respect him like
Still
that.
a bro code violation, though.
Yeah, for sure.
If she calls you and wants to get down again, are you going to do it? Yep. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling and sharing your secret.
All right. Have a good one.
You gotta keep
He couldn't even lie fast enough.
You gotta keep that one to himself, man. Damn.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Me and B-Dot are excited to hear your secret.
Word.
I was hanging out with my homeboy. We had just went to the casino. We hit big.
Congrats.
$2,000.
Nice.
Back to the hotel. We celebrated, had a couple of drinks. We went out, and I got too greedy. I stole from my friend.
Ooh.
I regret it.
So
how did you manage? Yeah, how did you manage to do that?
It was just laying there, and I don't know. I guess he's the type to have so much money he didn't even realize. I just took a couple of hundreds, and I said, "Damn." It.
So he didn't realize you stole from him?
Nah.
How long you been friends for?
About like 8 years.
Oh, come on.
Would you give it back to him, or how do you move forward? You just forget about it and move on? You're gonna tell him? Like, what do you want to do?
I'll probably just end up paying him back. This is recent, probably like a month ago.
Wow. What did you spend the money on?
So I went to the mall right across the street.
This guy. All right. Well, thanks for sharing. And listen, I'm glad that you at least have a guilty conscience about it. It shows you're a good person.
I regret it.
All right,
Show
good. Well, we
contrition.
like that. I wonder if you should tell him. He didn't even notice, though.
Yeah, well.
I think he's going to listen to this.
All right. So let this serve as your confession.
Yeah.
Do you think you guys will still be friends after?
I hope so.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. That was a no judgment groan.
Thank you for having us.
No
All
doubt.
right.
That's
hey,
bill money,
forgive
man.
your friend. Give him back the $400. Let him give you back the $400.
That's utility
I
cash
don't know this.
right
And
there,
don't leave
man.
nothing around him ever again. All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. And we got some Yee Tea when we come back. You ready, B-Dot?
I'm ready.
We'll be talking about August Alsina, and he is mind-boggled by all of the noise and hate over how he chooses to love. We'll talk about it. What, B-Dot?
Sounds entangled.
All right, it's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee Tea. Come and get the tea.
All right, it's way up. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
My name is B-Dot.
I'm here.
Let's get into some Yee Tea. Now, first, let's start it off with our guy, August Alsina.
August.
Now, he was on Nick Cannon's show, Council Culture, and, you know, he posted a few of those clips, and he said, I love to hear from you, your perception of love and how it has been reflected back to you below. It's weird for me because when I think about all the public adversity around the name August, it solely has been spewed simply from the way I love. To think that the simple arts of one's own authentic love can breed so much noise and hate simply because it doesn't align with the minds of others was mind-boggling to me for quite some time. And then he goes on to say, maybe because love is truth. I will say he looks happier now than he ever has. I'll give that to him. And so he posted some of the clips from Council Culture, and here's one of them.
Love is discovered. People try to put a finite definition on something that's actually infinite. So you constantly are discovering something new about love through your own experience, whether it's you experiencing a friend, experiencing a romantic relationship, something with your kids. It's something that's forever unfolding.
Sounds like a word salad.
You know what? I think, because, you know, I did that sit down with August and having conversations with him. I think it was a burden for him to not be honest and truthful about everything that was happening in his life. That's why we did that interview. Just kind of, he had a lot of issues of being blackballed and things like that. So now,
who's he with? Like,
so when he did Surreal Life,
okay,
right, you see he welcomed his love with open arms. It's a fellow artist named Zoo, and they have never confirmed directly that they're an item, but they're very close. They post each other all the time. He calls him my little posted them you know, at different events. So it is what it is.
So he went from Woo to Zoo.
Oh, stop it.
What?
That was awful. That was awful. Woo was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
All right, now, this is interesting. Cameron and Mace. You know, they've been going back and forth over this Shakur Stevenson situation. They had said that he was a boring fighter.
Yeah.
Shakur fired back at them, started talking about their music career. And Jay Prince then stepped into the scene. I said to all of you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam and Mace, I will fade all his shots and take all bets.
Damn.
And he went on to say that it was the most watched fight. But Cameron and Mace then posted a video of Bob Arum, who's Shakur Stevenson's promoter, admitting that the defensive style that he has does not attract fans. And they wrote in the caption, the fight was free 99. So yeah, numbers do lie sometimes. And here is what Cameron and Mace had to say to address this on their show. It is what it is.
We're not your little like, we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. I want to respect you, but I can't.
I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. You bugging, James, you bugging my
Damn.
And they went on and on about this whole, like, it's not 1984
1980s.
Anymore.
I mean, I don't think Shakur's fights are boring. I think a lot of people prefer knockouts when they're watching, you know, boxing matches. Like,
I think technical fighters, because Floyd Mayweather used to have the same issue. People would be like, it's not exciting. They want to see like a flurry of punches. They want to see you put your hand, you know, they want to see that in a boxing match. And sometimes that's not what it is. But I also understand the marketing of people being like, well, the way he fights is very technical. It's not going to be, you know, a hard punch that knocks somebody out. So people want to see that.
I think they're like offensive fighters. Offensive fighters put butts in seats. So,
all right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. We are going to talk about Donald Trump later, though. We're going to have Roland Martin call in today.
All right.
Because how could we not? But when we come back, we'll talk about pebbling when it comes to relationships. You know what that is?
Hell no. What is that?
You're going to find out. It's way up.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right. It's way up. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
My name is B-Dot.
Under the radar. You know, I love this segment because
Yes,
people
I
don't
do.
get to talk about these stories. Pebbling. Do you know what pebbling is when it comes to dating?
That sounds like something from the Flintstones. Pebbling. I have no idea.
All right. Well, a psychologist explains what pebbling actually is, and it's a way that you can build a deep connection. And it's kind of, he explains it in terms of penguins and how they live together in harmony. And they also do incredibly romantic things. And what they do is they present a pebble, the smoothest, most perfect pebble, to their desired mate as a token of affection. And then if she accepts, the pebble becomes the foundation of their nest, and it symbolizes the beginning of their life together. Well, what do we consider pebbling as humans? It's like when you send your girl a bunch of different Instagram stories and you DM them, or she does it to you. Those are just like little small things where you're sending memes, little links and videos to each other. They said that's not trivial. It signals that you're thinking of them and want them to share your joy. And that is known as pebbling, based on penguins gifting pebbles to potential partners. So every little thing, all of the little small acts, that's called pebbling.
What if I give you a rock?
Is it smooth? Is it the smoothest rock? But gift giving, handwritten notes. You know how nice it is when somebody leaves you a handwritten note? Because no one does it anymore.
My handwriting sucks.
That's even better. Because then it shows he really cares and he feels vulnerable enough. And definitely performing acts of service is another way that humans engage in pebbling. And you demonstrate a deep concern for the other person's welfare, a desire to enhance their well-being without expecting anything in return. So get your pebbling on.
Get my pebbling on.
Now, we're getting ready to talk about this Donald Trump situation with Roland Martin. He's going to be calling in and we'll be able to... I love how Roland Martin is able to express everything factually, because I see a lot of people posting memes, posting things. Donald Trump has done his first interview since the assassination attempt at that rally. He said that he is supposed to be dead. And, you know, there's been a lot of misinformation.
It was a busy weekend.
There's been a lot of slowed down video footage. Some people said he didn't even get shot or grazed. They said it was the teleprompter. Yeah. But then they posted a video. Some people feel like the whole thing was...
a hoax.
A hoax.
Yeah.
But you know.
At the end of the day, someone died. So it's something trivial
and that's
about
something that we cannot discount. But a lot of people also talk about Trump and how he's reacted when bad things have happened, when Nancy Pelosi's husband was attacked, and how he made jokes about it and acted like it was comedy. So there's a lot of different conspiracy theories. There's a lot of things on social media that are, I think, spewing falsehoods, and we need to make sure that we get right to the base of it. So Roland Martin's going to be calling in, and we also have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. It's a Monday, so we want to make sure that, you know, we're doing everything that we need to do to
something to get through the week.
I saw Kodak Black going at Plies because Plies was posting a lot of things about Donald Trump, as he always has and always does. But, you know, Kodak has this affinity toward Donald Trump because he got his presidential pardon. Right. And so that is his own personal reason. But listen, and Plies has his issues with Trump. So you can't be mad that he don't like your guy. All right. Well, anyway, Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Roland Martin's going to be joining us later. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
All right, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. B-Dot is here.
My name is B-Dot.
I am B-Dot.
Let's get into this Yeetie.
Let's do it.
Dave Free did an interview, and you know that's Kendrick Lamar's partner in PG Lane.
Dave Free.
And he did this interview with Elephant. It went live on Thursday, and he talked about the vision of their creative agency, him and K-Dot. He said, we want to treat artists like they're startups. We want them to take ownership of their brand, which is really taking ownership of themselves. You always hear people talking about all these elements of the business that they don't like, but it's not like there are a lot of active participants putting their money where their mouth is. We were like, let's not talk about what we want to see from the industry. Let's just do it. He said that he and Kendrick dreamed something up. The idea could also come from staff members, and we'll come into the office, figure out how to create a system around the idea to make it self-sufficient. We make sure it's going to be impactful, influential, financially stable. It's going to shake people up, and it's going to tell a story. And when it's developed, we ask, does it move you?
Okay.
All
that
right.
was a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave Free. He's kind of quiet behind the scenes when it comes to handling business. So
yes, he is.
That was a rare conversation.
And, you know, people were trying to speculate that there were issues between the two. I don't even know how Drake got that rumor about Dave Free. And but, you know, clearly not true.
Clearly. If you saw the video,
Clearly
that did not look like...
The family looks like they're intact. All right. Angel Reese talked about people sliding in her DMs. Guys wanting to come to some games thinking that they're going to get flued out. Here's what she had to say.
The delusion that y'all thinking I'm finna fly any of y'all out,
Be for real.
Besides, WNBA players make like minimum wage. I don't think they can afford.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. First of all, they don't even play the whole season though. You know what I'm saying? It's not but they are getting way better payments, and I think things will continue to increase. And with NIL deals,
yes, that's true.
Let's keep it real. Angel Reese is getting a nice bit of money.
WNBA just got charter planes, so.
Yeah, it's a process. They're younger than the NBA, and I think that right now a lot of people are paying attention. I go to the WNBA games, and it's actually really exciting, and it's a fun time. Ellie, our elephant, is the best mascot.
Oh, I haven't been to a WNBA game in a long time.
Well, you need to go.
Okay.
Well, all right. And shout out to Jacquees. He proposed to Deandra Sanders at their baby shower.
Nice.
There was so much drama before this, with his ex Dreezy and all kinds of things happening. But yes, so congratulations to the two of them. Also, congratulations to Eddie Murphy. He got married.
Ah.
Yeah. I didn't realize he wasn't married. Paige Butcher, he's been dating her for quite some time. They've been engaged. They started dating in 2012. They got engaged 2 months after they welcomed their second child together in 2018. And now he's married.
Don't send that picture to Dr. Umar.
Stop it.
Be upset.
Well, they got married in Anguilla at the Four Seasons Resort. I've stayed there before.
Oh, fancy.
When it was the Viceroy 5-bedroom villa on the ocean.
No, an aristocrat.
All right. Kodak Black versus Plies. The two of them had a great relationship with each other, but now
Florida boys
could be some fallout based around Donald Trump. And Kodak Black is warning Plies about slandering Donald Trump. He posted this video.
They say, Yak, go smack Plies. For what? Oh, Plies had to probably been there saying some more crazy ass then, but we ain't going for no Trump slander, bro. You need to go ahead and tighten that out, bro. You need to get off that Plies. Like, Trump ain't doing nothing to you. You rich, bro. You rich. For all that, love.
Okay.
They need some subtitles for that.
And like I said, Kodak has an affinity toward Donald Trump because he got his presidential pardon.
Right.
His lawyer is good friends with Trump, and that's how that happened. But I think it's not just about you being rich. It's about what's best for the whole entire nation. So at times like this, it's not about what's best for my pocket personally. It's about what is going to be happening around. There's been so much more uptick in violence when Donald Trump was president, the things that he says and does. He's got he's got immunity. He's appointed all these justices in the Supreme Court. So much going on. But you know what? We're going to talk to Roland Martin later about all of that. In the meantime, Ask Yee is next. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Any question that you have, we are here to help you out because they not like us. It's way up.
Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
My name's B-Dot.
You ready to give some advice, Brian
Let's
Millar?
get into it, man.
All right, we have Nicole on the line. Hey, Nicole.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What is your question today?
What do you do when you've been dating your boyfriend for 2 years, but he won't post you on social media?
So for 2 years, he won't post you. You post him?
Yes.
And he has no problem with that?
No problem. When I try to post him, or when he try to post me, it's always want to keep my life private, or whatever that means, and not people in his business.
I kind of understand where he's coming from, because once you put your relationship out in the public, everyone's involved. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
But you just got to ignore that. That means nothing.
Well, let me ask you this. What is he posting on his page? Is he big on social media?
No.
Well, that's probably why he don't really care that much about it.
But still.
If he doesn't post a lot, maybe that's just not his thing.
Maybe it's not, but at the same time, I'm posting you, day out, anniversary, birthdays.
Is the rest of your relationship great?
Yeah.
As long as y'all are doing good, you don't think he's doing anything, do you?
Oh, no, I don't have those feelings.
Well,
but don't you think it's weird how everybody else will post, but you don't want to post your significant other?
Do not get caught up in that.
Word.
He not even the type of person that posts a lot. He don't really care about it. You got to live in real life. Now, it's fine. He doesn't tell you not to post him. If he did, that would be weird.
Yeah, that would really be weird. But he'll post his homeboy.
We can't let the app validate your relationship. As long as things are great, it's still, at the end of the day, Instagrammers.
I mean, look, you don't think he's cheating. Ain't nothing weird happening. The relationship is good. If the only issue you have is that he's not posting you, that's very minor.
Yeah.
Does he do stuff for you in real life?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Okay, right. Now, would you rather he post you and not do nothing for you?
That's the gift.
Exactly. Listen, appreciate what is happening, but also appreciate that the two of you show your love in different ways.
That's a good one.
Okay, so, you can go back and tell him we said that. We're on his side. And maybe one day he will post you when you guys are 65 years old. And
I know, right? But I'll be with a ring then, so it wouldn't matter.
And you're not a secret. You know what I'm saying? He just don't put that on social media.
Yeah, some things got to keep personal, man.
You're true, because everybody knows who I am. So.
Yeah. It's annoying, these lurkers looking at everything. He probably just feel like, I don't even want to put my girl out there. Sometimes that ruins relationships.
Because the haters be watching.
Absolutely. Them haters be watching, girl. But if you have no worries, have no worries.
All right. I'll take your advice.
All right, Nicole. Good luck.
Thank you.
We're going to post you, okay?
Post you?
We'll post you.
I know that's right.
All right. Well, that was Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. And you know who's back on social media?
Who's that?
Donald Trump.
Oh,
all right. He's
gosh.
allowed back on Meta. They've decided that now. What a time. But we'll be talking to Roland Martin when we come back. And we want to discuss everything that's been happening with Trump. He's supposed to announce his VP pick today as well. So we're watching to see what that is.
I think it's going to be you, Ange. Maybe not.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself. I was about to eject you out of your seat. All right, so get ready. Roland Martin's going to be joining us. We're going to talk about this attempted assassination. It's way up. Way up.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah. You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angela's going to say.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and Brian, a.k.a. B-Dot, is here with me. And in the spirit of being responsible, I wanted to make sure that we talk about what's going on with Donald Trump and this attempted assassination from what we know. And in order to talk about that, we wanted to bring Roland Martin on to get us up to speed with all of the factual things that happened. So we have a Roland on the line. Hey, Roland, how are you?
All good. Trying to get my voice back.
Listen, I know you have a lot to talk about, and I appreciate you so much for letting us check in with you today, because one thing that's happening is a lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of misinformation. This is all following the assassination attempt on Trump. Now, let's first talk about, what happened. Just from all of us watching, some people were saying that he did not have a bullet graze his ears. Some people are saying that it was a teleprompter. There's a lot that happened. So I just want to hear from you, when you look at what's been going on, what happened that day?
Well, first and foremost, what the FBI has released is that there's a 20-year-old shooter. They've named him. They have not found a motive. He is a registered Republican, and his classmates say he's conservative. That's all they know.
Right.
So for anybody on the right to say the left did this is a lie. Now, people have been saying, and I agree with them, where's Trump's medical team to talk about what happened? Because he says a bullet grazed him. Well, we don't actually know that. The sourcing about the teleprompter and it was glass, that was coming from sources. So the Secret Service or the FBI has not actually confirmed that either. So we still don't know exactly the condition of Trump's ear.
Roland Martin is here with me and B-Dot. He's losing his voice, but we're talking about Donald Trump. Now, what do you think about the Secret Service? Because I see people are talking about criticism for them after this security breach during this rally, that this should never have happened. How did a gunman manage to even get on the roof?
The Secret Service has authority over any area, but they also rely on local and state police to serve various functions. Now, I was very surprised that you did not have any law enforcement on top of that building, because that building had a straight line to the rally. The Secret Service is extremely detailed in their way. So clearly there was a significant failure of law enforcement by not having that roof protected.
Is the level of security the same for a former president versus an active president?
No.
All right, Roland Martin is on the line. I know you guys watch Roland Martin Unfiltered. We have more with him when we come back, talking about Donald Trump. Today's a big day. He's in Milwaukee for the Republican National Convention, as in Donald Trump's there. And he is picking his VP today, but there was an attempted assassination over the weekend, and Roland Martin has all the details for you. It's Way Up.
We're about to do this. Yeah.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now.
You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here and B-Dot is here. We're talking to Roland Martin. I feel like when something happens on the other side, Donald Trump gets very aggressive. The Republicans in particular attack a lot of people. Nancy Pelosi's husband, when he was attacked, Donald Trump had jokes. And Joe Biden, is calling for everybody to just take a step back. Politics shouldn't be like this. They're glad that he's okay and things like that. What should be happening now with our president, who is our leader, Joe Biden, at this point in time? Because there's a lot of things that are unraveling too as we're watching this happen.
His posture has to be different.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. The way Trump and Republicans made fun of the beating and the almost murder of Pelosi's husband was shameful. They also joked about the kidnapping attempt of the governor of
Gretchen Whitmer,
the governor of Michigan. So it goes to show you character. This is what I said to people. What happened Saturday should not have happened. No one wanted to see Donald Trump murdered. Donald Trump survived the attempt. A bystander was killed and 2 people were injured. But politically, the same Donald Trump before Saturday is the one today. Donald Trump is still a threat to democracy. You see the ruling from Judge Cannon.
Yes.
Throwing out the case. Trump's Truth Social post. He defames E. Jean Carroll again. He calls out the prosecution of January 6th domestic terrorist. So his so-called call for unity didn't even last one day.
Yeah, and to be clear, you're right about that. So today, the judge dismissed the criminal case against him for holding on to classified documents after leaving office, which is illegal.
It should get overturned on appeal.
Roland Martin is here with me and B-Dot. He's losing his voice, but we're talking about Donald Trump. And then the other thing that happened is that he has immunity from prosecution for many of his actions in office, and that was a couple of weeks ago. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that.
Right. So the election is still close. Donald Trump can still be defeated at the ballot box. And I'm not one of these people who believe, this guarantees his election. It does not. His agenda is still a threat to civil rights. It is still a threat to women's rights. And so folk can better understand the power still rests in their hands to make sure he never walks to the Oval Office again.
I need you to, when your voice gets better, we got to have some more conversations, because I definitely want to make sure we talk about Project 2025. The Republican National Convention is in Milwaukee. There's protests happening there right now. So we're following all of this. And please, Roland, I always defer to you when it comes to this, but to get the real information and the facts.
Call me anytime.
All right.
I'm trying to get my voice back. Call me anytime.
I want to send you some ginger or something.
I've been taking a whole lot of that.
Well, get better, Roland. Feel better with your throat.
I appreciate
it. I have to pause myself. All right. All right. Well, you guys, we're going to make sure that we keep you updated again. And when we come back, y'all have the last word. It's Way Up.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot was with me, rocking today.
All day,
I appreciate you.
Of course, anytime.
B-Dot, I had a good time with you today. Of course, it was a big day after the weekend, everything with Donald Trump.
Yep.
It feels like we're in a movie. Like the Truman Show. The Trump Show.
Hey, there you go. That's a sequel.
But I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about as the Republican National Convention is today. Donald Trump said he's switching up his speech at the last minute. Man. We're also going to know who his VP pick is, so I know. Whew.
All eyes are going to be glued to the TV.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's going on. All I know is we need to make sure that we're registered to vote, and we need to make sure we actually get out and vote. Okay?
Rock the vote.
Absolutely. Again, thank you to Roland Martin for checking in with us today. Thank you to you guys for always paying attention, for listening, for rocking with us. I love when I go out and I get to meet people who actually listen to the show and have positive things to say. It's just amazing.
What did they say about me? They love me?
They said you're not like us. They love you, B-Dot. They love you. You're a little bit of a, what's the word I'm going to look for? Chauvinist?
Chauvinist?
No, I'm kidding. Traditional. You're traditional.
I love women. My mom's a woman.
Get out of here. Okay. Well, anyway, you guys have the last word, of course.
I secretly put my fiance in jail for abusing me. We got pulled over together, and the cops took him away.
What's up, Angela Yee? This is Elton. I would like to shine a light on my beautiful, wonderful, loving, caring girlfriend. Her name is China. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing you. You're one of the best mothers I know, the best mother I know. And I know our children love you and appreciate you for everything you're doing. And, you know, I just cannot wait for our little boy to get here. We have 2 beautiful girls, and we have a soon-to-be son on the way. And it's me and you forever, baby.
Angela Yee is way up.
On the way up.